Okay, today we're going to start work on a reproduction of an Anglo-Saxon Coppetgate seax. I've made one previously, but it's also to scale, but I made it out of a rasp, and you can still see a lot of the pattern from the rasp itself. So I've already cut out bits of 1070, 1080 and 1090 high carbon steel, and we're going to forge weld it together and layer a billet and work that back into another sizable knife which we can work. Okay, I've just welded a handle onto the block and just welded both ends up just to hold it all together. I'm just going to apply the first bit of flux, just using borax. Use plenty of borax, make sure it's down in between every single layer. Small bit at a time. Okay, the piece that I just started on could not get hot enough for 5 layers. It kept delaminating. So I restarted and gone to 3 layers. Okay, I'm pretty certain I have the weld stuck. So you can hear when you hit the metal on the anvil, it'll give a dull thud sort of sound. But now it sounds like one solid piece of metal. There are 3 layers. Okay, I've just started shaping the point of the blade. No delaminations, so I'm pretty happy with this so far. Mr Cnut, this one's for you. Okay, now I'm working on the distill taper. That's from where the blade gets thinner from at its thickest point on the peak of the spine here down to the point. It should be tapered, as you're looking from the top side here, it should be tapered like a wedge from approximately here to the point. I'm just hot cutting the handle off. It's taking all the excess material. This is going to have a rat tail tang, so we can reshape this into a handle itself, which later on will be burnt into antler or a piece of timber. As you can see, I haven't got fancy tools, but gets the job done. Right, there's basically your seax roughed out there, Mr Cnut. That's a K-N-U-T, not a K-U-N-T. Big difference. So everything's to scale as per the find from that's sitting in York. You got a 3-layer high carbon steel bit in it. So I'll do some another heat where I'll straighten everything up and I'll start on a bit of a grind. Okay, Mr Cnut, hope you'll be happy with this so far. Okay, at the moment I've finished bashing the steel and reshaping it to size. So I've drawn a scale of what I was hoping to hit, and I'm pretty sure I have. I'll just show you. So I have the thickness also. So after this is cooled, I'll do a file. I'll shape out across the cutting edge here, reshape it just to match this profile, tidy up inside the shoulders here, and the tang is thinner. It'll be right the way it is. By the time this is finished, it should make a reasonable looking museum quality piece, which will also be quite usable.